Good afternoon. Loads of you asked me, where is the best fish and chips in Lanzarote? Well, if you're coming to Playa Blanca, behind me is Popeys Sports Bar. I've said it once, I'll say it again. It's my go-to place for fish and chips. So that is where we're going this afternoon. He said he's hungry. I said, do you fancy fish and chips? And he said,
yeah.
Yes, of course I do. So we're going to come and show you what the fish and chips are like here at Popeys Sports Bar. Let's go. A visit to Lanzarote isn't complete unless you visited Popeys Sports Bar. Even if you come over on the ferry from Fuerteventura, well, you'll land in the harbour, you just climb these steps and you'll come into a little square that's got quite a few different bars and restaurants and entertainment for you. But like I said, Popeys Sports Bar pretty much caters for everybody. And today we are certainly here for one reason and one reason alone, and that is the fish and chips. The views here are breathtaking. Whether you're on the terrace or you're sat in the square, you can sit outside and just take in all the views of the Playa Blanca Harbour. There's also a sheltered area which is also outside dining, but it's covered and sheltered, and out here you can also watch the sport. But we are going out onto the giant terrace. Now this terrace is just perfect if you want to sit outside, have a drink, have something to eat, take in the sun, take in the views. Well, this is definitely the place for you. Look at this. Now, if views are not enough, if food is not enough, and if drinks are not enough, they have special offers on here. This is a proper value for money place with lots of happy hours, lots of offers. I'm going to take you through the whole menu and show you what's on offer here, because there's actually quite a lot, including happy hours where you can grab yourself a beer for €2, sit out on the terrace or sit inside the bar area, which is a proper sports bar as well, with all the sports memorabilia and all the football t-shirts surrounding all the walls. Well, you'll feel at home. If you're a sports fan, you're definitely going to be happy here with the big screens watching whatever you are watching. I get so many of you asking me where you can watch the football, the rugby, the different types of sports. Well, here they pretty much cater for everything. If it's a sporting event, it will be on in Popeys for sure. And of course, a full selection of drinks as well. They've literally got everything here. So if you like a tipple from back home that you can't find somewhere else, chances are it's here. Now, Alfie's hungry. He's looking at the menu. So come on, let's order this fish and chips. So here we are at Popeys Sports Bar, out on the terrace, incredible views overlooking the harbour, overlooking Playa Blanca. You can even see to Fuerteventura from here. It is just gorgeous. I have got myself a little cool posh water with a slice of lemon. I'm living the dream. And I'm going to tell you about the menu. Now, I've told you about this place. Every time I walk past, I say, that's the place for fish and chips. But it's the first time I've come down to show you what the fish and chips are like, because I tell you what, they're beautiful. Now, before I get the comments from the usual, why are you going on holiday and eating fish and chips? Well, first of all, I live here. Second of all, I miss fish and chips because I've been here 20 years, and the minute I get back to the UK, I go straight for fish and chips. So this is a treat for me. And some people like to eat fish and chips on holiday, and that is okay. Not everybody wants tapas, fresh fish and octopus, do they? Of course they like to try that, but sometimes when you're on holiday you just fancy something that you know, and this is what Popeys Sports Bar is all about. Of course they've got the sport on every single day, but for me, not being a sports fan, it's all about the grub. So let me show you the menu, and look at this. It's got a sort of denim effect. I quite like that. Now, it's quite an extensive menu. There is so much to choose from here. Of course, today we're going for the fish and chips because I want to show you where the best place is to get fish and chips in Playa Blanca, in my opinion. And fish and chips is $12.95 on a normal day. However, if you come down on a Friday after 4 p.m, well, you get it for $11.95 and you get a complimentary piece of bread and butter. So there you go, Friday special. You know I like a good special, but we're not here on a Friday, so we're paying $12.95, and Alfie has got himself an extra bread and butter, which costs €1. I mean, I can't grumble at that, can I? Popeys is also a great place for breakfast. Now, you can have the normal breakfast, $5.95, or you can double up for the double breakfast, which is $9.95, and it's served every day until 4 p.m, except on a Sunday, where they stop serving breakfast at 12 because they do a Sunday roast. Bringing it onto Sunday roast, you've got beef, chicken, a vegetarian, and a kids Sunday lunch as well, and you're sort of talking $12.95 for the normal, vegetarian $10.95, and children $6.95. So the prices here are certainly value for money. Now, you know Mr. TravelON is teetotal. I only drink the posh water, but if you do like a bit of a booze up, well, it's great to come down here and watch all the sport, like I said. And on a Monday to Friday from 4 till 7, you can get a large Estrella for €2 and a small one for €1. Cheap as chips. So that's every Friday 4 till 7. That's the happy hour here. But drinks wise, I mean, they're not overpriced at all. You're talking for a soft drink $2.50, bottles of Dorada tropical, that sort of thing, €3, Magners, Guinness, John Smith's around €5. So price wise, you're going to be laughing here. Now, for all you sports fans, if you do want to come down for the light bites as well, they do like barbecue chicken wings, hot and spicy chicken wings, chicken goujons, so you can get your snacks here as well, and they're only $8.95 a portion. They've even got a gin menu with a selection of gins where you can get a gin for $4.50 and a mixer for $2.50. So all you ladies that like a good gin, well, you've got loads of different flavours here. And of course, they've got a kids menu. Now, I'm wondering if Alfie should go for the kids fish and chips. What do you reckon? Alfie, I'm thinking because you're only 11 years old, you should actually go for a kids portion. Is that okay with you?
No.
No, you're going to go full on adults. Okay, perfect. Of course, he's going to go for an adults menu. There's no more kids menus for me. It's full price all the way. But let's get to ordering because I am absolutely starving. There's a great team of staff here at Popeys Sports Bar, and they're really friendly, giving that holiday atmosphere. And the fish and chips, well, they were served really, really quickly as well, and with a smile. I tell you what, I was starving. Look at Alfie's face. He was straight in there. And look at the presentation of that fish and chips. It comes wrapped in paper with the catch of the day written on it. And I tell you, it makes you feel like you're on holiday. Even though I wasn't, I felt like I was. Alfie knows by now he's got to give us the thumbs up pose so we can get started, and I unwrapped this beauty like it was a Christmas present under the tree. Look at that. Beautiful fish, mushy peas, chips. I tell ya, let's get this down us and let's go for fish and chips at Popeys Sports Bar, Playa Blanca. I cannot wait. Wow. Look at this. I am super excited. I cannot wait to get stuck in. I love the way it's wrapped. I got the mushy peas as well. Alfie didn't go for the mushy peas, but I'm going to see if he'll try some mushy peas today, see if he likes them. And of course, you get all your condiments, look. So you get all your sauces, and they're all in different packets, a little bit different to some places that like to put them in bottles and stuff like that. Here, it's all in packets. So you've got your vinegar, you've got your salt, you've got your tartar sauce. Now, I am a devil for tartar sauce. I'm going to put probably all of this on here. Do you put tartar sauce on your fish and chips? I know when I'm back home and I have fish and chips in the UK, I never put tartar sauce on. But if I go to a restaurant or have fish and chips out, I always put tartar sauce on. Let me know in the comments, do you put tartar sauce on if you have fish and chips for a takeout in the house? I bet you don't. You've got your mayonnaise, you've got your HP brown sauce, great for the breakfast if you come here for brekkie. You've got everything. So let's get stuck in. So I just want to show you that again, close up. Look at that. It looks gorgeous. I'm diving straight in. Alfie's going for a little bit of ketchup. I can see that he can't open it, so he's going to give that to me to open for sure. Give it here. And I can see you've had a little nibble on that already. You can't wait, can you? You cannot wait. How is it?
Good.
Good. Right. Let's get this ketchup out. Why is it kids can never open these? And it's one of the easiest things in the world. But I am going straight on with the tartar sauce. Let's go. So I'm going straight in with the fish. Look at that, cooked to perfection. Golden, crispy. Excuse fingers, but look, crispy batter. And with the mushy peas, I love mushy peas. Let me know also in the comments, do you have mushy peas with your fish and chips? Now I've gone for a little bit of ketchup and tartar sauce. We're going to start with the ketchup, but I am going to put a bit of mushy on there as well. Wow, can you hear the crisp on that? Absolutely beautiful. And really white codfish inside. Seems a shame putting stuff on there, but that is really, really good fish and chips.
Now for my favourite, the tartar sauce, and plenty of it, lashings of it. Look at that. Oh, I'm telling you, I tell you, them sachets are going to last 2 seconds with me. Just give me the bottle. That is absolutely to die for. Now it also comes with a little wedge of lemon as well, and I always put the lemon on. Always. You're gonna have to let me know for sure. Tartar sauce, lemon, ketchup. That's my preference. What about you? Let me know how you eat your fish and chips, how you like it. Do you have it with bread and butter? Let's see what seems to be the most popular way. Now the chips here as well are really, really good. They're quite thick chips. I think they call them steakhouse chips. Really nice. Really well cooked as well, and with a bit of ketchup. You've got to use your fingers with the chips, I'm afraid. Criminal not to. Look at them. With a big dip of the mushy peas. Absolutely perfect. Gorgeous. And with the sun shining, blue skies, and a little bit of shelter, we are rocking and rolling. Well, I'll tell you what, it's a good job he did get an adult's portion, because I've got loads left, and this one has literally demolished that. I take it you enjoyed that, Alfie?
Yeah.
Yeah? Look at him. He's like a machine, this one, isn't he? It's the only time he's happy, and the only time he's concentrating is when he's eating. Look at that. Is that nice?
Yeah.
You enjoy that? Oh, it's gone. Unbelievable. Now, I can't eat bread, so I didn't get the bread and butter, but look at him. He's made a fish sandwich. So with the bread and butter, I would certainly be making a chip butty for sure. But for me, it's all about the mix. The best combination: chips, mushy peas, lemon, tartar sauce, all on one fork. Let's get it down us. Wow. That is absolutely incredible. I love a bit of fish and chips. Well, I am absolutely stuffed after that. I don't know about this one. I bet you're stuffed, didn't you? Yeah. Did that fill you up? No dessert then? Let's have a look. Well, I'm certainly not going for a dessert because I'm trying to eat healthy, even though I've just devoured a full fried fish and chips. I won't be eating for the rest of the day. But this one, on the way in, the first thing he spotted was milkshakes and said, "Can I have a milkshake?" I said, "No, you're not having a milkshake with your dinner. It's a dessert. A milkshake is a dessert. It's not a drink." So there are desserts on the menu, but Alfie's going for a nice milkshake. Oh. But while there's not a huge selection of desserts, there is enough. You've got apple pie, chocolate fudge cake, vanilla ice cream, and something that I haven't seen in many places, and if I was going for a dessert, I would go for this: fresh fruit scone or scone. Again, let me know in the comments what you call it. I call it a scone. I call it a scone when I'm trying to be posh, with jam and cream. And the other question that you need to ask about that is, what goes on first, the cream or the jam? For me, it's cream and jam. Let me know in the comments which one you are. But I would definitely be going for one of them. So you can get your desserts as well. The kids are going to be well happy here. It's a proper family sort of place. Really, really nice. And like I said, the views are just fantastic. Just sitting here, we've got the brolly above us, and it is 29 degrees, but it doesn't feel too hot. So here he is, tucking in to his milkshake. What's it like?
Good.
Oh. I'll tell you what, it's definitely a dessert, that. But what can I say about Popeys Sports Bar? Well, it's certainly a place to come if you want fish and chips. For me, this is my go-to fish and chips place. I've said it before in a number of videos, and when we walk past, I always point up and say, there's Popeys, great for fish and chips. But they do breakfast, they do lunch, they do everything, and of course they've got all the sports on as well. So if you're a sports fan, well, it's called Popeys Sports Bar for a reason. So I'm going to get the bill. I've already told you the price anyway, so I know pretty much what to expect. And then I'm going to tell you my final thoughts on Popeys Sports Bar, Playa Blanca Lanzarote. So we got the bill. like I said, fish and chips $12.95 on a normal day. If you come on a Friday from 4 o'clock, well, you get it for $11.95 and you get free bread and butter. So you're saving yourself 2 squid, aren't you? Bread and butter, €1. I mean, you can't say fairer than that. And drinks wise, I mean, €2.50. €2.50 for the soft drinks, €2 for the still water. And this was $4.50. I tell you what, you like to add to the bill, you don't you? But $4.50 for a milkshake, you can't grumble at that, can you? Total price, €35.90. For me, that is cheap as fish and chips. What do you reckon? You happy with that?
Yeah.
Right, you're paying them. I tell you what, this one is going to be tighter than his dad for sure. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed that as much as I enjoyed eating it. This place is situated just overlooking the harbour in Playa Blanca. If you find the harbour in Playa Blanca, you'll see some stairs that are going up and it leads into a little square. There's a few other things around here as well. You've got an Indian restaurant just opposite. So it's quite a nice little place to come and visit. I think it's called the Limones Centre. There's lots going on around this area, so certainly get yourself down here. Like I said, if the sport is on, it's gonna be here, and with this big terrace, the inside bar and the offers on the drinks as well, why wouldn't you come here? And the views, well, you can sit here, you can take it all in, you can see the ferries coming and going. It's a really interesting place to sit. It's very popular with the locals as well, so they must be doing something right. So don't forget, happy hour Monday to Friday, 4 till 7, €2 for a large Estrella. Save yourself some money, get yourself down here. It's Popeys Sports Bar, Playa Blanca Lanzarote. Where do you want me to go next? Thanks very much for watching. Make sure to like, follow and subscribe to the channel. That's all I ask. It really does help me. If you just click that subscribe button, it costs you absolutely nothing. Stay safe, keep smiling, and I'll see you on the next adventure. See you later.